This is like spectacular. Thank you guys. All right. Now let's see what happens. We may not even do any more Mario tonight. Thank God I saved the game. Let's set this up for the big positive reveal, guys. Okay. Shit. I gotta get the camera the right size. Here we go. We did it. You guys are gonna get to see what it is. 1080p. Is that 1080p? Yes, it's just not stretched. Okay. All right, let's get rid of the patron shit. Let's get this out of here. Twitter is good, and send a tip link is fine. All right. You guys ready? Oh my God. People are like, oh my God, they're going to have a heart attack. Look at this. They're freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. All right. So let's see here. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. This big reveal. You guys ready for a big positive reveal? I hope you are. I'm excited for this moment. I really am. I guess I should record this for YouTube as well, because now people want to know. All right. Whoa. Bottle's about to fall over. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, DarkSydePhil here, and today I ran a Super Mario 64 marathon, a game that people wanted to see for a very, very long time. And during this marathon, I did a tips fundraiser to try to help me this month with my bills, and people were incredibly generous. Came out in droves, supported me not only through the tips, but also they were subbing, they were cheering. Everything today was amazingly positive. There were a few trolls. You're always going to have that. But I promised everyone there would be a big positive reveal if we hit the tips goal for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we hit it, if you can believe it. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second. I want to copy this information over as we start here, because I want this to be prominent on the screen. I want the people who contributed to get credit, because you guys were amazingly supportive of me today, and I really do appreciate that so much. This is going to help me tremendously this month, and hopefully, I don't know if it's good enough, but it'll definitely help me out to not be in the position I've been the past few months. Okay, guys? So thank you to everyone who contributed today. That being said, people have had monstrous speculation. What is this positive thing that Phil's going to announce? You know, what is it? Is it a green screen for The Office? Is it that his wife is pregnant? Is it that he paid off one of his big debts and now things are going to be better? Is it that he's got a new pet? Is it that he's got, you know, there's all these things that people had ideas of. And I'll be honest, some people were close, but some people were not. No one hit it right on the head. All right, and I'm going to explain. But since we hit the goal, enough with the suspense. Let's just get to it. All right, if you guys want to give me a second here, I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I got someone I'd like you to meet. Come on up here. Come on up here, buddy. You want to come up here or you want me to pick you up? Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact. All right? And it's funny because with all the stuff that we've had to do, we've had to keep a lot of stuff private. Come on up here. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. Oh, he's playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat. Arr, get that twisty. His favorite toy is these twisty things that we bought for him. These little strands. So here's the funny thing. He grabbed it. Here's the funny thing. You may have heard Jasper in the background of my streams because he has a bell on his neck, and he's been ringing this bell in the hallways for months and months. And I'm super surprised you guys did not hear him outside. I thought for sure when I was streaming over the last year, because he's been a part of our lives for a while now, that you guys would have heard him outside and would have said, what is that ringing bell? What is that noise? But you guys apparently never heard him, which is pretty crazy. Okay? So here's the deal. I had to do everything he's behind the couch. I had to do everything I possibly could to kind of, hide this from everything, because for personal reasons, basically he's been a part of our lives for a long time. All right. In fact, before the wedding and everything this year, a lot of people surmised, they were like, Phil, why is it that you needed to have a friend come by the house and kind of house it for you while you were in Connecticut to get married? There's your answer. Okay. We didn't want to leave him alone, and we couldn't afford to pay to put him up or anything like that. So we had a friend come by and kind of hang out with Jasper for an hour or two a day and feed him and everything while we were in Connecticut. So, yes, this is Jasper. Now, Jasper is a very awesome cat because unlike other cats that I've encountered in my life, he's right here playing, by the way. I can get him over again in a minute. Unlike other cats that I've encountered, he doesn't cause any trouble. He doesn't attack anything in the house. He hasn't torn anything down. You know what I mean? He is super friendly and just gets along with everything. I let him into my office after the streams end, and he just runs around and hangs out. I'm sitting there at my computer uploading and typing to upload videos to YouTube, and he comes up, he sneaks up, and he puts his paws on my lap like this to try to get my attention. He's so cute. He's like the best cat. He seriously is. Now, the thing is, all right, that I have let him stay outside of the office constantly because I didn't want him to come into the office and interrupt things when I'm streaming and the like. But Kat and I have been talking about it recently, and we're like, he's a really cute pet. He's very well behaved. We know we can let him into the office and he's not going to hurt anything, okay? So I said, why don't I, during my chill streams, allow Jasper to be a part of the streams? Why not allow him to come in, and hang out and be a part of the chill streams? He'll just come in. If he wants to jump on the couch, he wants to hang out and be here with me when I'm doing chiller streams, I think that would be pretty cool, right? That would be a cool addition to see a cat that's going to, be an active part. He can show up at any moment. And if he ends up being a part of the late night streams, you guys might want some interactions with him, or maybe get an emote of him or something. That's kind of what I was thinking, is that if you like Jasper as a part of the streams, that maybe he could be a cool positive addition, right? Yeah, so just a Jasper Cam, right? So that would be cool, right? And that's what I was thinking about all this in my head, and really the truth of the matter is we wanted to kind of reveal him for a long time now, but with all the stuff that's been going on in our lives personally, we wanted to wait for the right time, all right? And we just felt now is kind of the right time because I'm doing so many chill streams now that it made sense. Here, come on, I'll come up here again, Jasper. Come up here. Here he comes. See, Jasper doesn't know that there's a camera here, so he doesn't know to look at you guys. Yeah, play with that twisty. And we got a bunch of toys and stuff that I could bring in here to play with him during the chill streams at night, too, So a lot of people, you're right, a lot of people did guess that a cat was the thing. A lot of people say, oh, it's a new cat. It's a new cat. It's not. Jasper actually has been our cat for a while. And we just keep him away from the streaming and all that. Here he goes. Woo-hoo. Keep him away from the streaming and everything so that, he didn't interfere. But now that literally half of my content is chill content. I mean, think of all the chill stuff I do during a week. Whether it's Judgment, whether it's Minecraft, whether it's a sports game, right? All these chill streams that I'm doing constantly, there's no reason why he couldn't just come in and hang out and be a part of them, right? Here he is. He's jumping. Gonna jump up again? One thing he really likes to do, he likes to knead stuff with his hands. So he's kneading, right now he's kneading the love seat with his hands. Come here, buddy. Of course, he has a mind of his own. He doesn't tend to sit in one place for too long unless he's really tired. Alright. Very nice. He's claiming the love seat. Alright. So. Here he is. Play with that. So what do you guys think? Now, I'm going to field questions. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have anything they want to ask about Jasper that they'd like to know? I'm all ears. I'd love to answer questions about him, okay? Does he meow a lot? Not a ton, but he does meow a decent amount. More than likely, if you're not really hanging out with him that much, and then you run into him in the house, he'll say meow, you know, to say hello, basically. Because cats, when cats meow, they're actually interacting with humans. They don't meow to other cats. They only meow to humans. So when they're basically saying hello or something, that they actually mean something when they meow, which is pretty neat. How old is Jasper? He's just over 2 years old. We got him when he was between 1 and 2 years old. And I believe we think his birthday is sometime in April, but we're not sure. We got him from... Okay, let me give you some background. Jasper is a short-hair domestic tabby. That's his breed. And we got him from a rescue shelter. There's tons of rescue shelters out here in Seattle area. And we had been looking at them for a while, ever since Cat moved in last year. We were going to rescue shelters to look for cats. And in particular, Jasper is a very unique story. All right? So first of all, he's actually not from here. He's from... Where did they say he was from? I think they said, like, Arkansas or something like that. Like, somewhere in the Midwest or something. He's not from this area of the country. But we don't know his full background story. But the weirdest thing, he's declawed in the front, which we would not have done. If we knew that, and we were adopting a cat, we never would declaw a cat. We understand that declawing a cat is like basically cutting part of its hands off, and basically it can't defend itself if it gets into a situation where it needs self-defense. And this poor guy was sitting at the shelter for a long time because he was declawed. Apparently owners don't like the idea of a declawed cat because they feel, again, that it couldn't defend itself, and that, you know, that we want a cat that's intact. So poor Jasper was sitting at the shelter, this rescue shelter, for months, apparently. And he is an amazing cat. Like I said, he's super friendly. He's such a nice cat, and no one wanted to adopt him because he was declawed. So we ended up, actually, that was one of the reasons why we felt bad, and we were looking at all of the cats. We're like, yeah, but he's such a perfect cat. What's wrong with Jasper? Nothing, you know? So that's one of the reasons why we actually got him. We don't know his history. All we know is he has no medical problems at all, but we don't know his history. Apparently, all his history was lost when he was transferred from this Midwestern state of Arkansas over to Seattle. They lost all his information, so they don't know if he ever had a previous owner. There's like no information. Obviously he did, or else why was he declawed, right? But there's no concrete information about him, which kind of sucks because we'd like to have a lot more information and we don't. Is my cat trained? Yes, he's very well behaved. Doesn't really do much mischievous stuff. Perfect potty training. Never has gone outside of a litter box at all. Let me do a couple shout outs before I answer your questions. Shadow King did a $5 tip. He says, chill cat streams. Yeah, I agree, right? It'd be cool to have Jasper come in. He's laying on the floor right now. It'd be cool to have him coming in and hanging out with us during streams, right? Hashim tipped $1. He said, well, $1,000 cat DLC. Well, it's not a DLC, but it certainly is some, information you guys had no idea about, and something that I wanted to share with all of you. Ben Boxer cheered. He said, now that you have $1,000, you'll be free of overdrafts at least for a while. For now, what I'm going to do, literally tonight, transfer all this to my bank account, and hopefully it'll take care of it until I get paid by Twitch. We'll see, okay? That douche kid cheered. He said, the joke's on everyone. I don't see why you think the joke's on everyone. What's the joke? It was a positive reveal. It's something that's going to affect our streams positively. Hey, buddy. Because he's going to be hanging out with us. So I don't know why you think that this is a negative. It's not. It's a great positive, okay?